Hey, good morning, it's Nardi. This is the Daily Espresso, short shots of big ideas. And today we're at Coffee Head, locally in Camberwell, enjoying an awesome couple of coffees just to kickstart us on this cold morning. Today I want to talk about where to turn to or what to look at when things get tough in business. Now, we've got to take the bad with the good, and we can't just always talk about upside and awesomeness. Sometimes we've got to talk about, doom. Sometimes we've got to talk about when things aren't so well. And we've got to talk about where to go when that happens. This was triggered by a recent discussion I've had with a client and some issues that they were having. The first thing that we need to do, and where we do need to look at, and what I'll tell you is, you need to look at your numbers, and you need to get the experts involved who can decipher what those numbers actually mean. Now, if you've got some sort of qualification in business or accounting, or you're just unbelievably good at numbers and you're great analytically, well then, you know what, you probably can handle it yourself, and awesome if you can. But what I really want you to do is, if you ever come to the point where you wake up in the morning and you're just a little bit unsure about the future of your business, and you know that things are getting tough and your bank balance is depleting and you're pushing into overdraft a little bit more than not, and you've got suppliers nipping at your heels, and you've got problems potentially paying wages, and you've constantly trying to push money out from your own personal funds into the business, well then you've got some problems. And what we really want you to do is have a look, go right back to your numbers, go straight back to your forecasts and your budgets, and start figuring out where the problems lie. Now, if you've got a forecast budget, that's fantastic. That's the first place you need to look. First place you need to go to and see, okay, well, what was the month that we're currently in? What was it supposed to look like? What's happening? Are we on track? And then immediately, okay, you can look back if you like, but let's not focus on the past too much now. Let's focus on the future, because it's all about, are you going to be, are you closing the doors tomorrow and never opening them again? Or are you expanding, or you're going to hold your head up high and be really proud of your business? So let's look at the future. Let's look at the next 3 months, let's look at the next 6 months, and let's look at the next 12 months. Let's focus on the next month and the next 3. Have a look at your numbers, and do they make sense? Do the sales look realistic? Do the expenses look realistic? Is there anything popping up? There's a GST or a BAS payment going to smash your bank balance down into the dark lands, back into red? What's going to happen in your business? Have you provisioned? If you don't have a budget, go and get one right now. And how do you do that? Get your accountant on board, get your advisor on board. Even your bookkeeper can help, because they are a little bit more financially equipped to help you put something like this together. Right? Don't go out and do it yourself if you don't know what you're doing. Don't rely on software to do it for you, because software needs to be driven by people that know what they're doing. So that's where to look first. When times are tough in business, get the experts involved. And we spoke about getting experts involved in marketing, and when things are about, when we're looking at growth, don't put your head in the sand, pull it straight out and go straight to your numbers, because that's where you need to look. That's the evidence of what's happened and the roadmap of what's going to happen. And that's what you need to do, and that's where you need to look. Of course, if you guys have any questions about business in a bit of dire straits, or where things are not seeming right, or you feel like you're a bit of an uphill battle and you're not sure when you're going to reach the top of that hill, please get in touch with us. Throw some comments down. If you're a friend with myself on Facebook or Chris, send us a DM. We'd love to hear from you all, and we'd love to help. This is the Daily Espresso, short shots of big business ideas. Have an awesome day. We'll catch up with you tomorrow. Cheers.